Hi everyone, Chef Erwin here. I thought I'd give you a tutorial on how I make my salmon bowls. It's a low cost way to get some healthy dinners in. I hope you like it. I'll show you what I use. First, I get salmon from usually Trader Joe's, sometimes Costco. This time it was from a grocery outlet down the street. I got this pretty nice garlic herb butter salmon, and the good thing about this was it was half off. So this pretty much 1 pound salmon piece was only $5. Then I took the garlic butter, microwaved half a bowl of rice. I got the rice, one of those microwave rice from Costco. It's a quick way to just get some rice in, and this time I only had half because I'm trying to go low carb. So I had I bought two pieces, ate yesterday. I had one, this whole thing with half the rice, and then the other half I'm finishing it. So I put some garlic butter in there, microwave the leftover rice, and it's all ready to go. I'll flip the camera and show you how I'm gonna do this. First, I'll take the rice, just kind of break it up a bit. Just, microwave it for about 2 minutes, and it has a lot of the garlic butter. And the garlic butter is usually not what I add to the rice. I just happen to have it because of it came with the salmon, but you could do it without it. Then I'll take the salmon. I already peeled off the skin, just peel it all right off. Throw this away. Take your knife, and you just want to chop it up into cubes. That way, just like eating poke, you get it nice and small. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you get the idea. Clean up as you go. Yes, I wash my hands safely first. This is my Cutco knife. I highly recommend using. I have some cheaper knives, but when you're cutting sushi, you want to use a sharp knife. So when you're done, everything looks really tasty. Throw all that on there. Got the salmon and the rice. Then I'll add a little bit of mayo, just a little bit. Oh, there's mayo. A little bit of spicy Trader Joe's sriracha. I'm not going to add too much. And then some soy sauce. Just a little bit. What I want to do is take some seaweed. And these packets are pretty big. Scissors. I'll take about a third of the packet. Just keep the piece small. Okay. And then mix it around, the mess. As you can see, this is like the lower carb version. I actually didn't add that much mayo. Try to break everything up so everything looks consistent, healthy, and a little bit more seaweed. Let's chop this up. I'll also try to drink a smoothie as well with this to make sure I'm all full and don't need a second dinner. So that's pretty much it. That's all I do. Speaking of smoothie, I'll just show you what I do. I have a pre-mixed smoothie mix. This is pretty much half psyllium husk and then half of those generic green powder things from Amazon, along with chia seeds. I just take a scoop, just throw it in there, just a little bit. The lid, get some water, and I just enough to put the blender on. Just need to be into a glass and some water. Rinse it out a bit. And later, here's my smoothie. Hey, we're back. Thanks for joining me for dinner. I got my smoothie I just made. A little bit of water to, make it more filling. And salmon sushi bowl. And excited. It's one of my favorite dinners. Probably have this a couple times a week. Inexpensive, tastes good, pretty healthy, I think, especially with the smoothie. It's not as good when you reheat the rice, but maybe I could also fry the rice. It's not a big deal. Sometimes I've added too much mayo. It doesn't taste that good. Just got to be careful. Wednesday or Tuesday the 4th, I went to the gym this morning, going to the work Irvine class, a couple miles from my house. Good workout. did a lot of triceps. I'll be going there probably 3-4 days a week now. I think it's a good place for me to settle in with a gym routine at 5 a.m. If you ever want to go with me, just let me know. And then I went to work, or went home and went to work. Got in around 7:30. A lot of meetings all day, as usual. Worked on metrics for the department. Then what else did I do? Just went to go return some things from Amazon at the Amazon Fresh Store off of Jamboree. Then went to Costco and thought I'd find something cool, but didn't really find anything, so I just went home. And I was just trying to get an early dinner in so I don't eat too late. I didn't really eat lunch. Mainly just had a couple protein bars at work and these sous vide egg bites things that they sell at Costco that they give away at work. Pretty healthy lunch, and try to drink a lot of water. The good thing about this recording is I have to slow down and eat. Usually I'd be finished by now, but I'm trying to slow down, take my time, enjoy this. One thing I love about coming home, Mayo. Sometimes if it's early, he'll just be sleeping in the room. Other times, if you want to hang out with me, yeah, oh, there he is. Look how cute he is. Today, when I got home, he greeted me at the door, gave me a hug. So after I fed him, made this dinner, and then probably take him for a 2-mile walk around the lake. Nice day today, like 75 degrees outside. I don't know if this is that healthy. I mean, it's all green and psyllium husk, and I definitely get a lot of bowel movements in the morning, maybe 3 at least, sometimes minimum 2, sometimes 3. So I don't think it's a bad thing, but there is a good amount of carbs in all this. So, well, probably also thinking, hey, Erwin, that salmon, is that sushi grade? I have this argument all the time with people. And how I discovered that eating salmon from the store as sushi is totally fine is one day I went to Whole Foods and I saw a guy preparing poke. And I asked him, well, how did you get that salmon? And he said it's the same salmon that they sell. And I'm like, the same one that's not sushi grade? And he said, yeah, it's all the same. So I said, wow, let me go buy some and try it out. And I did. And I'm still alive. Then I tried it with Trader Joe's, tried it with the Costco salmon. I've tried it with a lot of salmon, and I'm fine. I wouldn't recommend, though, if you buy a big piece of salmon to just let it sit in the fridge for a couple days. I think when you open it, probably 2 days max, and then you should either freeze it or cook it. So, yeah, I know. Again, people think it's crazy, but I'd rather spend my money on other things than the fancy salmon. And I really don't really have a problem afterwards. So, could be me. Of course, everyone's different, but look it up. Sushi grade salmon, is it a myth or not? I'll tell you. Everyone's just out to make money. And it's a good way to make money if you're in the salmon business. So, yeah, I'll be fine. You could text me tomorrow and see if I'm okay because of this meal, and sure I'll be fine. But if I do have a stomachache, I'll let you guys all know. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna finish my drink and go on a nice walk. Goodbye.